flutter, relax, chatter, chatter. There's something a bit more unsettling about him today. Murmur. Usually, it's evident that he possesses just a hint of, would compassion be a more fitting term? Well, it seems that is missing today. What are your thoughts on that? Am I getting anxious? Isn't it about time I came across one of them? He muttered under his breath, feeling a mix of curiosity and frustration. Seems like today isn't going my way, huh? When the number of monsters in the forest dwindles to below 20% of its normal count, an elusive, secret boss emerges. The variety of species and the timing of their appearance seem to be completely unpredictable. Ugh, it's just what it is. If I had come across and conquered one, it might have boosted my stats, sigh. What just happened? Whoosh! That velocity is simply out of this world, tap. 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 Smile. Now that's precisely what makes it feel like a true masterpiece. Wow, this is quite a challenge. I'm an extraordinary giant hornet. Yet, whoosh, it's certainly not invincible. This is incredible. I had the chance to stop it, but I didn't take it. Zitri shouldn't have needed to protect me with herself. Why on earth did Zitri do that? What kind of bravery drives someone to leap in front of a monster's assault, risking their own life? Weak, and to rescue someone who just explicitly stated he would exploit them, really. Clang. You've just unlocked the brilliance of a genius. Oh. Zitri, my dear. You've stumbled once more. Did you scrape your knee? Oh no, my precious. However, the scar from your previous experience is still fresh and hasn't mended. When I was a child, my parents often told me. I constantly feel like there's an open wound inside me. They probably didn't utter those words with foresight, but their meaning still stands strong. Even as I've moved past my youthful days. To whom are you devoted? To whom does my loyalty belong? Wow, Zitri. This family is now under my protection. Whose side should my loyalty truly rest on? To whom are you devoted? If necessary, feel free to utilize me, or, as I shall assist you. Or. Pant. Zitri. Gasp. Pant. Ding. You've just earned a unique reward, ding. You vanquished an elite giant hornet. Stick around with us. The excitement is palpable. We absolutely need to bring her to the estate. It's finally done, the threat is behind us, we're bringing you to. You're a liar, you claim you'll use me, but your expression gives away your true intentions. Why does it feel so gloomy? In his tone, dreamy. I can feel a subtle quaking, and an underlying rage. This definitely leaves us in a tricky situation. After thorough examination, we came to the realization that it was indeed not just a mere rumor. The Lobelia family has decisively and permanently cast out Zitri. The only reason I welcomed her into my life was to manipulate her as a tool and eventually consume the Lobelia family whole. They seem to be struggling since their former house leader left. For instance, it might have been a perfect chance for me to join their ranks and gather more information. We might argue that their successor is at risk. Highlighting the turmoil in the family as evidence. As her guardian, would have felt. The ideal excuse to engage with them and ultimately dominate their will. However, before any of that could unfold. Diran de Lobelia, the daughter of the esteemed family, is about to be stripped of all her rights as a Lobelia. Is she really being cast out? The circumstances give me limited choices. What's your advice on her role as an attendant? It's really important to me. I truly wish it weren't the case, but having a servant without a family name fills me with regret. Will bring a great deal of contempt upon Master Knox at the Academy. Nods in agreement. Oh my goodness. Wow. What on earth is the significance of this rude and disrespectful conduct? Excuse me, sir, I truly must apologize, but Master Knox has come back from his expedition, accompanied by his new servant, who has succumbed to the brutal attack of a fearsome beast. She was in a critical condition, and in an effort to rescue her, Master Knox commanded the use of an extremely expensive antidote. I felt it was crucial for you to be informed. Taken aback, are you talking about the Mandrakian decontaminant? Oh. Yes, sir. Wow, calling it expensive would barely scratch the surface. Could it be that he has developed feelings for that maid already? Has he still not grasped the repercussions of those feelings? Oh, Zitri. Zitri. Can you actually see me? Oh no. We were so worried we'd lost you. Asterisk sobs and hugs tightly. Oh my goodness, what on earth just occurred? Is Master Nox okay? Why have I behaved this way? Master Nox commanded the healer to administer an antidote without delay. Mandrakian, of, decor, deconstruct. Ugh, seriously? The doctor claims it's incredibly potent. But, come on, my lord. Apply it to her. Yet, my lord. Apply it to her. The doctor went pale and pleaded for him to withdraw the command, then my lord Nox threatened to take his life. Naturally, I was aware that his boorish nature was firmly intact within him. The Mandrakian decontaminant. But tell me, Master Nox, what is the reason? You mentioned, you would take advantage of me. Shake. Feeling quite worried, the doctor insisted, you must take complete time off to recover. Concerned, where has Master Nox risen to? I'm getting worried. He stepped out to chat with Mr. Ernarok. Oh my. That's it. I need to let him know about your awakening right away. I'll be back in a jiffy. Take it easy and relax. Like a sudden snap that pierced through the silence. Hey, Flick. I need to step out for a moment. Hurry up, actually. I feel like there isn't a single spot where I truly belong. Master Nox, I heard that you selflessly used a rare antidote for my sake. I hope this pendant will serve as a worthy token to repay your kindness. I will always hold you in my heart with endless gratitude. Where are you heading? Wince. I inquired about your destination. Do you usually prioritize a potion over your charge's safety? Please, no, my lord. The issue lies in fear and uncertainty. I lack the ability to offer this potion. That's why, I'll go ahead without seeking the approval of your dad or Mr. Ernarok. It's important to me. My dad, naturally. Should I take it that Rodwell's opinion holds more weight than my own? Please respond. Wince, flinch slightly, and stammer out, pardon me, master. I will take it upon myself to notify his lordship immediately about the draft. Right now. Trembling, why yes, my master. Sir, will everything be okay with her? Yes, the venom has been neutralized. Trickle. Ah, what a relief, is it time for the master to take the stage? Please inform me as soon as she stirs. The floorboards groan. A gentle rustle. I'm completely blown away. Done. Usually, I wouldn't anticipate your surprise inspection with such excitement and a bit of nervousness. Is this about the maid? Ding. You've unlocked a skill, natural thespian. Whoa there, mate. Hold your horses. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you still owe me a wish. Absolutely, I do. Zitri de Lobelia. Whether it's simply Zitri or not, my heart longs to have her close to me. Is it about safeguarding the narrative? The ripple effect of a butterfly's wings? Is she truly just a pawn in Theodore's game as a spy? None of that nonsense matters now. In that instant, when she bravely stepped in front of me to shield me, everything became so evident. She was unable to respond to my inquiry. But her action truly made a difference, 1,000 times over. Absolutely. Feel free to do so if you truly wish. I bow respectfully, my lord. Please stop and turn around. Could I, your devoted offspring, expand more on my desire? You might just find yourself surprised. I have zero patience for anyone. Ding. A gentle reminder, your current restlessness is impacting your abilities in a not-so-great way. Who plays with my people, whether it's my lord or my father, I feel disrespected and hurt by their actions. So you might choose to stop. Dismiss. I inquired about your destination. I'm bidding farewell, my master. I've come to realize. I don't belong here. I am overwhelmed with gratitude, My heart is shaking with appreciation. Maybe I wasn't explicit enough. Ugh, why didn't they get it? I inquired about the destination of the attendant on duty, who seemed to be abandoning her responsibilities. You were aware. Oh, you were aware that I was watching you. This is happening under Lord Lienhaber's command, with a sense of determination and resolve. You've always been aware that I've been hiding the truth, you've sensed it deep down, every step of the way. Yet, I can't help but wonder, why do you continue to believe in me? I attempted to mislead you. Explode with emotion. Why on earth aren't you letting me go? Why? Smile. It's a unique peek at the true Zitri that's been concealed behind a facade, and it's definitely much more vibrant. That expression reveals a person who is clearly battling through challenges. Yet she continues to search for a path that leads her out of the shadows. Deception is merely a fate that binds every human together. It leaves us wincing. I have truly done you an injustice. That's absolutely true. Did you really think it was a good idea to walk away without making things right? I never said you were free to leave. Excuse me. Zitri, you've made this place your home. I can't speak on behalf of my father, but honestly, your family name means nothing to me. All I seek from you is your skill, your dedication. Oh, master. Step by step, you'll seek redemption for your mistakes. By persistently fulfilling your role as a helper, trudge on. Standing right next to me with a big smile. Move forward, absolutely, Master Knox. I'll stand by your side and support you, no matter how long it requires. This is great, and regarding your question. Oh, this is about who I'm here to assist. I genuinely hope my response met your expectations. Please take a moment to reflect. Smile, and it truly did. Absolutely, glad to see your feedback. I'm serious. He threatened the doctor with his life. I promise you, I'm not joking. However, at that moment, the doctor exclaimed. Lona, do you think it's wise to discuss me while I'm right here? Taken aback. Amazed. Oh my goodness. Master, I completely overlooked that. Is it really a sign of progress when there's no attempt to refute it? My dear stars, Zitri. Do I really have to remind you? You deserve complete relaxation. Please, don't push yourself too hard. Quickly now, hand me that laundry basket. Excuse me, dear master. I really need to step out to freshen up the bedding. Seriously, does she have to be all over the place constantly? Zitri, can you believe it? We're just 2 months away from our journey to the Elydian Academy. I hope it hasn't slipped your mind. Absolutely not, master. Actually, I've already taken care of some important things. Here are a few fundamental tools you might need, like what? Literature, magical components, essential supplies, clothing, attire. And what other feedback? Interesting thoughts. Since that evening, Zitri ceased offering me those forced smiles. I'm exhausted from pretending, and honestly, it's not something I'm adept at. This suits me much better as well. At this moment, we can finally shed all facades, insincere flattery, empty small talk. Now I'm absolutely certain. What a revelation. Zitri and I will always stand by one another, never abandoning or deceiving each other. This is great. Whenever one of us feels trapped, that's all it takes. For both of us. It would be great to have your input. I just had to check in with you, my dear master. Are you truly feeling okay? Recently, I've been hearing some troubling whispers about you. Negative whispers. Hold on, are you saying something beyond the usual gossip? It's quite astonishing to realize that this isn't even the lowest point, hesitating, so. Whispers suggest that the reason you haven't let me go relates to your emotions regarding my presence. Whoa, that was close. What kind of? Is that really the case? Utter despair. Honestly. I've never found myself questioning things more deeply. What am I even doing playing Knox? Ugh, that sounds like quite the predicament. I'm truly sorry for what you're going through. Oh no. Please, my dear master, I truly didn't mean for that to happen. I was just worried it might bother you. Don't fret, my friend. I'm sure you've come across various whispers about me. The youngest lien holder, the rude, deceitful fool. Honestly, that's just. Feel free to deceive me if you want to be forgotten. Precisely what I was told. Moreover, to be honest. Did you really just leave out the word bleacherous? Is it really true, my master? Such impending doom. My standing as a swordsman has definitely improved, and I can't help but feel a surge of pride. Once, I was nothing more than a brash fool with an inflated sense of self-importance. Scritch, it's more like a clumsy virtuoso with an inflated sense of self these days. But I need to stay true to the character. A true antagonist will always be a true antagonist. It's Nox's role to remain the villain and support the protagonists in shining through. After all, I'm not the champion of chaotic minds. Ugh, seriously? I'm so over these nonsensical rumors. Just stop already. Could you please grab something for me? You're not alone in needing some strategies to make it through in Elydian, many others find themselves in the same boat. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into this prep work. With her steadfast loyalty, she wholeheartedly places her trust in me, and it means the world. Opening up my plan to her couldn't possibly cause harm. If anything, having deeper insight into who I am will only enhance her abilities in her role, making her even more exceptional at what she does. It's like adding fuel to the fire of her expertise. And dedication. I'm really excited to dive into the world of magic before I officially start my studies. In light of this, I truly need your support. Master, don't you understand that this action goes against the imperial decree? Sure thing. As a clumsy flirt, I don't get easily spooked. Some might describe it as audacious. Just like you don't hold grudges, it's best to let things go and move on. Sigh. Received and acknowledged. I believe you have valid reasons for making such a decision, and I'm curious to hear them. I am eager to dive into my quest for beginner textbooks right away. Oh, she effortlessly understands exactly what needs to be done. Look sharp. Hurry up. Yes, sir. And what's all the commotion about? If I catch anyone loafing around, you'll all be shown the door. Here comes Master Grain. Absolutely. It's finally the moment we've all been waiting for, he's returning home as a proud Elydian graduate. I nearly let it slip my mind. This signifies that a significant occasion is on the horizon. This opportunity could truly extend my lifespan in ways I never imagined. Zitri. I have a strong feeling that I might be setting off on a journey to a far-off place soon. If luck is on my side, I could find myself staying there for quite some time. Sensei. Why do I have this feeling that there's another plot brewing? Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. Well done. Thank you so much, Dad. Grain von Lienhaber. He stands as Theodore's second oldest son, and unquestionably, he's one of Nox's siblings, evoking a sense of family bond and shared history. Whoosh. Clang. Swoosh. Feeling unimpressed with the lack of accomplishments. Passive abilities, non-active abilities, mind perception. This individual comes across as a pretentious elitist, a lascivious character. On the brighter side, swift to acknowledge faults, neutral observations. Strategically minded, but on the downside, two-faced, disdainful, supporter of class divisions, snobbish tendencies, self-serving. A person who seizes chances. My professor remarked. The sole reason his characters don't get much attention, is because Nox overshadows them as a more prominent troublemaker. It seems like he found a shortcut to finish his degree, yikes. Due to his astute character, and clever political maneuvers. This will illustrate his triumphant achievement in the highly challenging Elydian program. In every admission round, the Academy welcomes fewer than 1,000 students, among whom he only managed to barely grab his diploma, and there's no way he played it fair. Seems like he had to cut some corners. Grain, have you sorted out your transportation to Chatters yet? I plan to embark on my journey in just 3 days. Absolutely. Considering the season, it's likely your main responsibility is tackling those monstrous challenges. This place serves as a common ground for the chatter. Head south towards the Lienhaber Manor. It lies adjacent to the eastern realm of Tahalin, where a barren desert forms a stark and untamed boundary between the two lands. The land is notoriously desolate, and the sheer number of monstrous creatures makes it the most dreadful wasteland in the entire empire. The initial task assigned to Grain by the Empire involves thwarting a monstrous tidal wave. This assignment holds significant value for Grain. Finishing the initial task is essential for earning the esteemed title of an Imperial Knight within the realm of Arkheim. Of course, during the winter, chatters are teeming with monsters. I believe it is the wish of His Majesty to act decisively before any potential threats arise. Though it may seem desolate, Chatter stands as a formidable natural shield, safeguarding the heart of the Empire from any impending threats. Protect our territory fiercely, for in doing so, we uphold the pride of our family's legacy. I'll definitely do it, Dad, with a sense of determination and love. This task in Chatters goes beyond merely defeating creatures, it's an adventure filled with deeper meaning and excitement. As a subplot, this chapter weaves together a complex tapestry of relationships with numerous other chapters, creating a rich and engaging narrative. This holds significant value, making it worthwhile to explore further. Amazing! Hey buddy, could you share what you're working on? Looking forward to hearing about it. Absolutely, and let's talk about the possible rewards. Would you be okay with me joining you? I feel compelled to immerse myself in the campaign in Chatters firsthand. Nox, my dear brother. I fear you may not fully understand the essence of Chatters. I recognize that this is a place of neutrality, yet it is plagued by sporadic monster assaults, where groups of bandits are stealthily expanding their power and numbers through covert maneuvers. Hey there, I've been hearing a lot about you ever since I got here. So here we are. His ability to detect emotions mentally. Tell me, is it really true that you've overcome the challenges of the Forest of Lost Children, alongside young Miss Steeliner? It's truly inspiring. This really does. It enables him to spot unease in others. And it becomes even more potent against characters whose attribute scores are lower than his. It makes me feel both intrigued and slightly concerned about the implications. To put it differently, that talent is the hidden key to his exceptional prowess in clever maneuvers. I take it you triumphed over both Hats and Alan in battle, and chose to have a mere common girl as your assistant. With a triumphant jingle, the Heart of Steel springs to life, defying all mental detection. A genuine grin spreads across my face. Yet. Wow. I truly appreciate all the incredible achievements you've made recently. I have my reasons for not wanting to associate with a newcomer who hasn't yet undergone training at Elydian. First of all, my responsibilities will leave me with no time to retrieve your lifeless remains. You can leave now. Stop right there. Dad. Bolt, I guarantee you. You won't have to haul his lifeless body back here. Flap your wings and soar. Don't forget to take your brother along on this exciting journey to Chatters for your assignment. Exploded. But, Dad. It's a command. You can count on your family to provide you with everything you need. I have faith that you'll make good use of your last 3 days. Bam, seriously? However, it felt a bit too simple. Theodore, is he plotting something behind the scenes? What's up with your game? Wow, Nox, have you truly gone off the deep end this time? Clance. At long last? I'm almost positive I misplaced it quite some time back. Excuse me. Are you trying to be clever with me? If I were in your shoes, I would definitely tread more carefully. Imagine how disappointing it would be, if you get seriously injured even before starting your journey to Chatters. I sincerely apologize for my awkwardness. I humbly bow before you, my esteemed master. Kindly remain in your room for a moment, I'll be right back with a new shirt for you. I'm truly sorry, my friend. Let's straighten things out. I sincerely bow to you. I've decided to step back and transform who I am. With a humble bow. Excuse my interruption, but I truly wish. Even though it's only been 3 days, I eagerly await the moment we can reconnect. One step, another step. Thank you so much. You saved me from that absurd discussion. You saved me from that absurd discussion. Your natural talent for adversity truly shone through. Goodness gracious. You undoubtedly possess an extraordinary talent for drawing challenges your way. Are you absolutely certain? When it comes to chatters. Absolutely, Zitri. I'm feeling rather, clack. Piercing. Oh my goodness. Roar. Explode. Chatters. Have you completely gone insane? Has she truly let go of the fact that I am the one in charge? The term, plod, truly resonates within these walls. It has been firmly established. Plod, a clumsy oaf in robes. Who cares? It's merely fitting. However, my dear master, I must express that I share Lona's viewpoint. I'm truly worried about Zitri. Even with your brave heart, Chatters poses an overwhelming threat. Countless creatures and rogues are said to inhabit this realm. Yes, that's it. So many more treasures to seek, giving me even more time to enjoy life. Hold on tight. Don't fret. I've got strategies in place for these challenges. Lona, Zitri, you two stay here. It's my intention to execute the campaign solo. My apologies, sir. You absolutely cannot, as a helper dedicated solely to your needs. I'm more than happy to help you no matter where you are. In my presence, you will discover a part of yourself. But, you might get your feelings hurt. I totally get where you're coming from. Yet, you two share this fate, as we are destined for Chatters. I truly think Lona wasn't joking when she, shared with me just how sensitive you are. No way. I can't even. Do you really think, your fragility can sustain you on a lengthy, solo adventure? Ugh. Oh no. With your constant lapses in memory. Ugh. And your lack of experience with washing clothes. Do you think embarking on an adventure without any help is a feasible plan? It sounds exciting but also a bit daunting. I forgot, sigh, well, this is my life now, it's no longer a game, of course, these little details of life matter. And if I were to meet my end, Zitri's position in this estate would surely become even more unstable. Indeed, for her, joining me might just be the most secure option. This is absolutely perfect. But don't let us hold you back. You should really meet Carl. Sigh. Absolutely, my friend. In fact, I'm on fantastic terms with Kay. Wait, what? Wow, you've actually become friends with Carl already. I can't believe it. How on earth did that happen? Seriously, how? Just the most exquisite sugar cubes. They drained half of my monthly salary, yet it certainly fast-tracked our bond. Hey! That wicked creature from the depths of despair. Why, Carl? What happened to the pile of hay I brought you? Many are puzzled, how is it possible for you to not be one, when your master is, clench? With that, Lona can return to her regular responsibilities on the estate. Ouch, that stings. And, Zitri, you will join me on this journey. Make sure to get yourself ready in every possible way. Wow, just moments ago, she was filled with so much worry, what a sight. Has she moved on from it yet? Ugh, so frustrating. Master, your father summons you, with an item he wishes to bestow upon you. Nods. Theodore looks like he wants to hand me something. You can count on your family to provide you with everything you need. So, was this really about that? He backed me up on that argument, no matter what his motive was. Perhaps, I'm on the verge of uncovering it. Welcome, you're finally here. I heard there's an article you're eager to share with me. Absolutely. However, the real question is whether you can genuinely harness its power. Based on your skill level, take a moment to appreciate this blade. Was once owned by the original ancestor of our lineage. What a profound connection. The blade wielded by the founding father of the Lienhaber clan. This is, a captivating stare. This doesn't quite match my expectations. All those instances I dove into this game. I haven't even caught a glimpse of this sword, it's like it doesn't exist. After completing 27 runs, I truly believed I had mastered the game. And still, there's a sword I've never come across before. Wow, so many surprises. Why is he extending this offer to me? It feels unexpected and maybe even confusing. I find myself utterly baffled by what he's truly aiming for. which makes me believe I'll definitely require it in the future. However, it feels somewhat modest in appearance. Flinch. I'm not joking when I say this, it truly is the very sword he grasped in his youth, and dedicated his whole existence to mastering. And how could I showcase my ability to take it on? Hold on a second, let me check this. It's draining my enchanting power. The sword's hue is shifting dramatically. Wow. As anticipated, you began to feel the surge of magical energy. Wince. Lean in closer. Absolutely, you hit the nail on the head. The blade draws in the mystical power of its bearer, and then, it amplifies it exponentially. It boosts my enchanting power. I suppose one shouldn't wield it carelessly, right? Ding. Warning. Your magical energy is draining rapidly, be cautious. Ding. Your abrupt shift in demeanor is having a detrimental impact on your gifted actor performance. I'm really hoping you can pull it back together. Oh no. My energy is being sapped away at an alarming rate. If claiming that sword as your own is what you truly want, twitch. You must hold on tight for the next 10 minutes. Relax for 10 minutes. Can you believe it? Gripping this blade feels absolutely unreal. You absolute scoundrel. It goes by the name, Dun, the harbinger of storms. This one goes by the name Stormbringer. Ding. The Stormbringer is presently held back. Type, arm present grade, average to low. Upgradable up to, high. Element, darkness. This unique ability siphons the mystical energy from its prey and transforms it into valuable attribute enhancements. The sound resonates, rousing the wielder as it harnesses their immense magical energy, enhances it, and radiates it outward. Wow, I can't believe I actually got that helpful info. What a relief. Quiver. Quiver. Ding. It seems your enchanting energy has been entirely depleted. The blade has selected your existence as a different source of energy. Beep. Your lifespan is slipping away at a shocking speed. Oh no. Creeping silence surrounds me, and I refuse to let it drain my spirit. I have to break free. Thud. I can't release my grip. This cursed blade. Tremble. Tremble. What a treacherous blade this is, it leads its bearer down a path of ruin, all for the sake of its terrifying power. Stormbringer. The legacy and fame of our distinguished lineage. They all originate from its edge. Yet, none of its original owner's heirs managed to conquer it, leaving an air of mystery and intrigue surrounding it. Many who attempted to grasp it instantly collapsed the moment they laid their hands on it. If someone manages to last 10 minutes on their first attempt, it'll truly be a remarkable achievement. Though it only lasted a brief hour, it felt like a lifetime after all those years. Still, there's an undeniable urge within me that compels me to give 14-year-old Knox a shot. Who hasn't even begun to harness his magical abilities yet. Just as he rushed in to rescue the fading servant girl, it became clear that despite all the recent chaos, Knox remained unwavering. There's no way that's just a random happenstance. He is evolving, and his capabilities are becoming more apparent. Thud. Maybe he will surpass what I have in mind. Maybe. His abilities are on par with those of the three greatest. This alone gives me ample reason to evaluate him. If he manages to endure the allotted duration, I must say, he will become the most powerful ruler in the entire legacy of the Lienhabers. And, adore. Sigh, he will surpass me. Sigh. And eventually, conquer me, ultimately leading to my demise. Shift. Ah, just as I thought. You've been hiding the incredible strength that lies within you. Wince, what's the meaning of this? Step. The sword belongs to you. Ugh, but what about all the precious time I wasted on this? Ha, what a bummer. Is it really happening already? In which age will we finally reach our destination? Ron. Didn't you promise me that I could rely on you to lead the way? Clop. I'm truly sorry, sir. Unfortunately, I don't have much familiarity with this path. Ron, the ultimate order maestro, was brought on board by Grain. Rumble. I feel they have misled us. Rumble. What a folly. Are you the one in charge? Oh no, I wasn't referring to you at all. I was talking about those pointless detour makers. My dear sibling. It seems that we are confronted with a challenge. It's nothing to do with you, so just let it go. I dare say, it seems we might have found ourselves a bit off course. Didn't I just mention moments ago that this is none of your business? Why are you being so harsh? What if I manage to discover the right way for us? Oh my gosh! What a ridiculous situation this is. After a meager existence spent wandering through the halls of this estate. Does he really consider himself a trailblazer now? I suggest you give me a chance to showcase my skills for just one day, it would mean a lot. I've had numerous homagers express to me just how exceptional my skills in navigation truly are. Could it be that our honorees stated such doubt? A bold-faced lie, without even flinching. An untimely arrival can certainly create a serious problem. Yet if that dog falters in front of the crowd, oh, that will thoroughly deflate his ego, much to my delight. Ultimately, taking a chance on a slightly longer journey isn't such a bad decision after all. If you truly believe in your abilities, we would be thrilled to have you take the helm. Join me on this journey. Wow! How did he find the way so quickly? This is the wild, untouched South. Even the most experienced navigators find it challenging in this region. Why you mean to tell me, and I'm supposed to just accept, shush now. That he figured it out in an instant? Where on earth does this make sense? Go ahead and get as upset as you want, I can't change that, but I already know the way forward. It's only logical for me to proceed. Shaders serve as a strategic vantage point. I've lost count of how many times I've been here, but it's certainly been too many to remember. Wow, Master, I'm truly amazed at how swiftly you discovered the path. The earth beneath us. The ground. Those are scratch marks of a malevolent bear. These creatures hail from the southern lands, manifesting as bear-like monsters. Their dens can be discovered close to the southern border of Chatters. So, you can trace the path of the Chatters, just by following the breadcrumbs they've scattered behind. Wait, doesn't that imply we're setting up camp in a spot they often visit? The wicked bears are terrified of fire, which means it's highly unlikely they'll disrupt our peace. Just a soft whisper. He truly seems to have transformed into someone entirely new. Honestly, don't you think he outshines his brother, who studied at the academy? Quiet. You're right in his line of hearing. Ugh. Schultz, did you really take down Hats and Allen? Is that for real? Absolutely, Sensei. It's an honor. Schultz, the devoted servant of grain. I really need to witness his abilities firsthand. Then, I might just have the ideal product to cater to your needs. Swipe right if you're interested. Could it be? Ha! Tonight will stretch endlessly for my beloved brother. I can spot our tent over there. Here we go. Wing wizard. Clamp. Remain inside. Don't step out. Four fearsome ogres. That fleeting sight surely captivated their attention. This mud has to be infused with the scent of an ogress. And those ogres, whose instincts sharpen just in time for mating season. I couldn't have helped but be drawn to it. It must have been Grain's so-called brilliant plan to put me at risk by involving them. Ugh. I can't believe this. My lifelines. Evening. VZZZ. Ding. Stormbringer is reacting to the surge of your magical power. Stormbringer, was it? Well, I must say, it's not too shabby at all. All my concerns about it draining my energy, just like when I first grasped it, turned out to be completely unfounded. It's as if it anticipates my thoughts and begins to act before I even say a word. Wait, there's just one remaining. What a shock. That's disappointing. Retreating. Carl. Not so fast. Whistles. Wow. Ding. You've just gained an extra day and 9 hours to enjoy. Surprised, I exclaimed, Master. Is everything okay? Didn't I ask you to remain indoors? Monsters lurking about. Yet we haven't ventured far into the forest. Should we call for the night watch to awaken the rest? There's no necessity for that. The ogres arrived here as guests. Excuse me. I'm utterly confused. From the one and only Grain. He took advantage of their instincts and unleashed them against us. Now I understand why his tent is so far away from ours. Are you suggesting that? Is Master Grain really scheming to limit your abilities? Exactly right. Good job, now get some rest. He probably felt that I might become a roadblock in his journey to lead the household. So, he figured it would be smart to check out how capable I am. Gathering knowledge, even by resorting to such a sneaky tactic. That's the only way he can assert a significant advantage over his older brother, Garen, who's a superior swordsman. Guess we'll have to wait and see how it plays out. He stumbled, yet he really needs to learn that such petty tactics won't faze me. How pathetic. Master. What's the purpose of the vial? Pull. Have you ever thought about what really gets under an ogre's skin? Then a patch of muck infused with the alluring scent of a monstrous enchantress. Squirt, sweat droplets, a sudden splash of liquid bursts out. It's the scent of another ogre's blood. Lap lap. Just like people, they too can ascend. They simply cannot let go of a grudge when their loved ones are slain. Hoo hoo. Whispering sounds. Buzzing. Buzzing. Wait, what? These damned crystal balls. But they have no reason to be humming now. The sole reason these magic detector crystals are buzzing like this is, could they be broken? The magical aura of a monster must be nearby. However, my dad insisted that they were completely new. What a twist. How ridiculous, in the midst of sparse trees, lean. There are no creatures fierce enough to stir those crystals, thud thud. Impressive flinch Master Grain. We need to get out of here immediately. Flap. Ach. Wake up. Pray tell, what on earth could be the reason for all this fuss? Bam. Oh, ogres. Bam. Arg. Krgh. Grara bam. Swarms of ogres. Bam. Shake. Damn. Shake. Yet, it's not me they should be chasing after. Come this way with the injured. Collect the fallen. You absolute fool. Cry out loud. Did you smear the mud all over our tent? I'm so frustrated. I swear I didn't, sir. I'm completely confused, mumble. Oh no, I definitely got it all over Professor Knox's tent. What a delightful morning. Isn't it, Zitri? Ah, your morning feast is all set, my lord. Thank you so much. You can now come and join us. Will you pardon me? My lord, servants like me are not meant to share a seat with those we serve. Unless they are engaging in a particular initiative. Without a doubt, setting up another table isn't a delightful task. And what will you do if creatures suddenly invade us while we're in the middle of this setup? What will you do if terrifying creatures invade our cozy gathering? Who can say? A bit audacious. Mwahaha. Ha. Have you not heard? Many ogres headed towards Grain's tent last night. I can't help but feel a bit disdain. Wow, what on earth is that? It's just a small thought, but it hit me how incredibly bold and daring the person I serve can be. You can do better to get used to it. It's all part of the process. Absolutely, sir. Let's dismantle the tents. It seems they overlooked the idea of getting rid of that tent. Oh dear, it feels as if they're pleading with the ogres to follow their every move. Could I seek your boldness regarding our next move? What are we to do with their stained canvas? Who's doing what now? Confused face. Yet. The crimson mark. Could it possibly? Absolutely. No matter where we venture, throngs of ogres will join us. And that's precisely what I envisioned from the very beginning. However, if I share this with her, she'll definitely lose it and come at me with full force. With each ogre we encounter, our adventures truly come alive. Are you done yet? It seems like. I'm really excited and can't wait to have more ogres join us soon. It feels like we're just getting started. We will take down our camp and unite with everyone else. With a heavy heave, the ground rumbled twice, then another heave. A sudden crunch, a swap, and another crunch echoed through the air. Day 2. Stamp. Stamp. I've got a good handle on the layout of this place now, it's pretty cool. It's such a weight off my shoulders. Considering how long the trip was, I really doubted my ability to make it. Oh wow. What exactly do you intend to do about the ogres chasing after us? Is there any way to catch them off guard? Totally, it's spot on. Absolutely, we can decide to calm the current upheaval. But that might create even more chaos and draw in additional monsters. I believe it's best for us to quickly leave this forest. Come on, show some grit. No worries though. Should we speed things up, those ogres won't be a problem at all. The troops are rallying around your banner, not mine. Oh, Master. When did you become so incredibly knowledgeable about ogres? However, dear Master Knox, the stamp. The stamp. Why are you hitting the ground with your rhymes? Some terrifying creatures are seen to glide gracefully from the earth. This came from the ground. Oh no, panic. Sure, take a look. We're venturing into the territory of a low growl. Earthquake. Oh no. The tremor. The creature is approaching. The worm, a monstrous creature that closely mirrors the appearance of an earthworm or a python, slithering with a distinct sound, ksh. Ksh. Shoo. Yet, this striking similarity masks the truth that it's a dragon struggling with a deformity. Because of this, it's unable to wield magic. Still, it remains incredibly potent. It's not rare to see a dozen ogres charge at it all at once. Only to all face their unfortunate demise together. That's precisely why I've been on the hunt for it. It's exhilarating. The sound is so satisfying. They're blissfully unaware that I've been pounding the earth to beckon it. Let's just say it's better for their peace of mind. Haha. Total chaos. Well, what are you going to do? Freak out? I feel pretty much omniscient, whereas you seem to lack some knowledge. Grab your weapons and conceal yourselves among the foliage. Move. Excuse me, kind sir. Are we supposed to conceal ourselves? Bemused, are you really certain we shouldn't consider an attack? I'm smiling, but let's see how you like it when I join in. But hey, I'm not really interested in playing along. If we hurry up, we can handle them easily. Oh, those ogres look tough. A surprising turn. Thunderous sounds. Boom. Boom. Grara. Getting rid of the ogres was never part of my intentions. Master. Grip tightly. But wait, that's a massive army of ogres. I'm trembling with fear. Everything is going according to my strategy. There's no need for concern. Come on, Zitri. Can you take a wild shot at which creatures the worms adore the most and which ones they absolutely detest? Excuse me, kind sir. The response. Ogres, indeed, for both. These creatures are the top pick for worms to feast upon, yet they possess a vengeful streak. Unsurprisingly, they aren't the most loyal of companions. A seasoned explorer ought to skillfully turn it to their benefit, showcasing their expertise and experience. Alright, let me get this straight, your idea is to... Wow! They seem ready to... take each other down. Curses! Did that scoundrel somehow foresee this would occur? Gritted teeth. So, shall we wait until it wraps up? I'm getting curious. Great! But seriously, how is that going to be beneficial? Are you attempting to shift the ogre's attention? Towards us. Crush. Ding. You've just boosted your stamina by a tiny bit, 0.1 points. Arg. Another 0.1 points added to your stamina. Ding. You vanquished an ogre. Your lifespan has been extended by an incredible 8 hours. My bad, Zitri. But I got a chip and even a little to boost my stats. You've conquered a giant beast. Enjoy an extended lifespan of 8 extra hours. Your endurance has risen by a tiny 0.1 points. Woohoo! What a rush! It's finally over. Already? Darn it. Utilizing the ogres was truly ingenious, but they were utterly defeated while the worm continues to thrive. What's next? I'm not even going to attempt tackling this worm alone, it's too daunting. Gulp. I need to break free. How can I get away unscathed? Men, let us take up our weapons. Hey archers and spearmen, lock onto its mouth. Show them what we're made of. Come on, Master Nox. Let it go. What's holding us back? Obey his orders already. Here I come, shining bright. Let the dance begin. Wow, Splasha. You just conquered a pesky worm. You've gained an incredible bonus of 10 extra days in your life. In 122 days, your time's up. Bummer. Wow. Great job. 10 days, huh? That's amazing, way beyond my expectations. Huge creatures are absolutely incredible. Had it not been for the ogre's assistance, the journey would have been far more challenging. Ding. The fleeting attribute, gift of growth, has served its purpose and has now faded away. Your stamina points have now hit 5. Oh wow. Absolutely, the condition was that the ability would remain active only until my energy dips to 5. I'm feeling a bit nostalgic. Gripping tightly, I finally reached my destination after a long journey. I couldn't help but gaze in awe. Master. Are you unharmed? We've done a great job, Master. I'm feeling good. You all have done wonderfully. You were amazing. Hooray. To be truthful, it was quite underwhelming. And now, we continue our journey. Here comes another worm. Let's get back in line. Master. We need to fall back. Wow, there's yet another one. Get out of my path. Hold on a second. What on earth is that doing here? Look at that Celsus student, what in the world are they doing here? Thup. The brilliant swordsman, the most formidable force in this realm. And one of the esteemed Trinity of Excellence, alongside Theodore. Must the codes of the elite compel them to hold back their appreciation when they are rescued from peril? Oh, Paracelsus. What a sight. Who holds a deep-seated animosity towards the aristocracy? Who does this audacious little think they are? Do you even realize who you're dealing with? Oh dear. I truly apologize from the bottom of my heart. Who do you think you are? This would be more like it, let's say, a hired gun by profession. The name's Paracelsus. Well, considering his history, it's not surprising that he despises them all. However, what truly matters is, he truly embodies. Isn't meant to make an appearance until the Elydian chapter kicks off. I've immersed myself in this game numerous times, yet he has never shown up before the beginning of the school year. What's going on? It seems like there's some tension and also. Can you show me something that confirms who you are? Absolutely. Oh, what should I do now? Hey there, my friend. I recall you saying that you're a hired gun. Am I correct in assuming that you're also heading to Chatters? It would be great to possibly bump into you there. Indeed, sir. This is my inaugural voyage there. They say this season is ideal for monster hunting. Embarking on a thrilling quest to chase down formidable beasts. Reflecting on it now, I recall it was mentioned almost casually. He journeys through various domains of the Empire to hone his skills before the academic year kicks off. I'm curious whether the dimension he explores is chosen at random for every journey. A solitary young swordsman on his journey. I believe it truly reflects a deep trust in his own skills. I have a reputation for rewarding my team generously. Would you consider joining me in the fight against the monstrous tide that I lead? As I take a quick look, I can't help but feel a spark of curiosity. The term Lienhabers, the offspring of that legendary Lienhaber figure, interesting. How dare you? I'll show you what it means to be a real man dash. Just don't stand in my way. Pause for a moment, reflect deeply, and truly weigh your options. He effortlessly brought down a worm with just one swift motion. What a moment of simplicity. I must have him under my command, sigh. Only at that point, I can regain the faith of my troops that Nox stole from me. Well, here we are, chatters. We've made it to our destination, buddy. This place looks even more deserted in person. Squeak. Squeak, dear gentlemen, oh dear. Please, I'm feeling a bit restless, do you happen to have any food? I'm really hungry. Good evening, sir. My name is Tigan. I'm thrilled to be the chief of the town guard and serve our community. I assume you must be Mr. Grain von Leenhaber, embarking on your postgraduate journey, and you must be Mr. Knox von Leenhaber, offering your invaluable assistance. I've just learned that you'll be at the helm of this season's exciting journey. I may have let my expectations soar a bit too high. An unexpected meeting with the offspring of a powerful figure. I couldn't help but wonder, could they truly be so unique, given they were handpicked to embody the prestigious Leenhabers? The individual who faced off against the worm was quite skilled with a sword, to say the least. Yet, undeniably, they are pampered young gentlemen in every sense of the word. This is so frustrating. This sadly inadequate little town is clearly in chaos. The knights are preoccupied with filling their own coffers using taxpayer money. And the villagers are utterly powerless against the monstrous tidal wave. I can't help but wonder if those who haven't succumbed to hunger are truly the lucky ones. The day is slowly drawing to a close. We can delve into the details of your responsibilities tomorrow. Though the inn may be modest, I sincerely hope you discover a sense of peace within its walls. Which direction is the stable? Hurry up. Have you checked the room allocation? Regarding your suggestion, my good sir. Have you come to a conclusion yet? This is a no-go from me. Excuse me. Do you even realize what you're talking about? Are you really planning to face the monstrous wave all on your own? My goal is to move forward just as we had arranged. I sincerely wish you all the best in your endeavors. A dreadful peasant. Ha! As a wanderer, I've faced far harsher comments. I genuinely wish you all the best as you tackle the obstacles ahead with your talents. Maybe we'll find ourselves crossing paths once more in the not-so-distant future. Take a well-deserved break, Zitri. Tomorrow will be filled with tasks. Absolutely, master. Hey there, you absolute fool. Did you not have a craving for something to eat? Here, grab this. It's quite lively. Can I really have the entire bread? It might be a bit much. I can't rescue everybody. It's frustrating. And I might be responding from the tiny remnants of kindness that my other self once possessed. Thank you, sir. Nibble nibble, but I've got to make sure they don't have to beg for food. With that objective in mind. Initially, we need to discover methods to thrive in this place. Absolutely, you had a rather frosty attitude earlier. As you most likely know. Each year, the southern region of Chatters is overwhelmed by a chilling wave of monstrous creatures. And in our struggle to overcome it, we find ourselves relying solely on the gracious support and subsidy from His Majesty. Step by step. Is this palisade truly the only line of defense protecting this town? Absolutely, my friend, and in its worn-out state, it desperately needs some repairs. This is truly heartbreaking. Once the tide begins to surge, the entire town will be devastated in just 60 minutes. Sigh. This campaign feels like just a small chapter in the grand adventure of the game. I have the power to decide if I will rescue this town or let it face its fate. So far, I've nearly always opted to keep it. For the clear reason, that it becomes incredibly precious. Chatters eventually transforms into one of the Empire's most lucrative territories. This year, the creatures are multiplying at an alarming pace, stirring a sense of unease. Such an overwhelming wave of energy has not been experienced in countless years. They're completely unaware, of how this unexpected wave will ultimately benefit this territory. There's actually a local resident who claims to have caught a fleeting sight of a griffin. Just imagine that. A griffin, which is definitely a troubling sign. Sir, could you tell me where it was located in that desolate wasteland? Halting the progress of the griffin is vital, for achieving victory in the campaign. Griffin, the ruler of the desolate lands. In this game, this unit is definitely one to avoid at all costs, rather than seek out. Honestly, my intention is to track it down. Right now, you're witnessing an infinite desert. This is a neutral zone acting as the boundary between us and Tahalin. I bet you're familiar with its notoriously barren land, makes you feel a bit desolate, doesn't it? Ah, I get it now, but isn't it fascinating? The areas where griffins are known to live don't even come close to touching the towns of chatters. Aren't they primarily recognized for residing in Tahalin? Do you have any insight into why they are here? At this moment, that response reveals the identity of the one who will turn out to be the betrayer. And that marks the start of an exciting new side quest. Initially, I'm peeling away the putrid decay that plagues this place. Crumple, toss, Knox von Lienhaber. His constant taunts about being a worthless scoundrel left me blind to the truth. I fell into his traps, and now I find myself out of Grain's good graces. Those wasted days spent idolizing that jerk Grain are nothing but dust now. Grit. I will ensure he faces the consequences. Hold on, is that Zitri, was it? Bow, I appreciate your effort and dedication in reviewing this. It means a lot. She desires him, yet she comes from an ordinary background. Excuse me, but could you please clarify what you mean by this? I'm not looking for anything extravagant. So, what's your take? How about we seek out a cozy spot for a little chat? What a jerk. I have no desire to engage in a dialogue with you. Please step back. Why are you being so elusive? I'm getting a bit frustrated. Look, I may be a knight with a mission, myth. But I still need some fun to unwind. Hold on. Don't you feel the same way? Release me from this. Hold on. If I reject him now, ultimately, Master Knox might find himself on the losing side against Master Grain. And that will subject him to various kinds of ridicule from his family. I really hope he doesn't have to go through this. It would break my heart to see him in pain or distress. Because of your master, all my hard work over the past 10 years has been rendered meaningless. As his follower, you will face the consequences. Napen Vaye. Oh, I'm more than happy to cover it myself. Ugh, why do I always end up in these situations? Go ahead, give it a name. Hold on tight. What's the price you'd ask me to pay for your foiled endeavor? Aud, Huff, what's the meaning of this? Huff, I can't believe this. Without a doubt, you must realize that there's no escaping the consequences of your actions. Ugh. Do you think Master Grain will just stand by while you crippled his knight? Flinch, Weller. Am I detecting a threat? This cannot be forgiven. Do you really think you can hide behind your family legacy after all of this? Hilarious. Just moments ago, the person attempting to conceal themselves behind the Lienhaber pseudonym. It was you all along. Oh no. This, my lord. I can already sense that Master Grain will definitely come looking for us. What on earth just took place? Knox. Did you take Schultz's life? Absolutely, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. You despicable fiend. How could you have the audacity to take down one of my brave knights, and admit to it with such utter indifference? Dude, you're mixing up the sequence of events. Wouldn't it be reasonable to first ask me what transpired? Why on earth would you decide to take his life? If I find your reason lacking, I swear you shall face a well-deserved consequence. He tried to assault my assistant. Do you think I, as her master, should have just stood there watching while he did that? Is that truly your justification for slaying a noble knight? A mere servant girl's dignity? How absurd. Are you for real right now? OMG, Twitch. Are you really confident about what matters most to you? Wow, this is incredible. What can Knox really do? Oh wow. But he's the black sheep of the family. When did he get so strong? You could have at least updated me beforehand. Ugh, that really stings. A shiver ran down my spine. Shall I remind you that I've earned the title of the family's unfortunate soul? Patience and documentation are definitely not my forte. I would recommend. Let's hold off on our judgment for now and let our father have the final say in determining my justification. This jerk planned to use this card from the start. Gulp, that's cold. Absolutely splendid. We shall earnestly implore our father to act as a mediator in this matter. I must say, that's a brilliant choice. Zitri. Absolutely, my lord. Desired. Hey, could you take a look at this for me? I feel like it needs a bit more emotion and a different way of saying it. Something like, softly spoken words, when did he start being so? Firm step. And that sword he's handling with such skill. Why does this feel so eerily familiar? I can't afford to underestimate him anymore. Are you okay? This is sure to stir up a considerable uproar among the troops. They must be considering their choices, striving to decide which current to ride with, feeling both excited and uncertain about their future direction. For me, the decision to pursue grain is quite significant. Hey Zitri, are you okay? Why yes, master. But, are you going to? Why? It's like you're unsure and a bit confused, maybe even a little anxious about it. Ugh, why did you do that? This kind of behavior on Discord is definitely going to attract more negativity towards you. You are inviting danger into your life. Zitri, wasn't it your responsibility to truly understand who you are loyal to? So, never. I'm the bearer of bad tidings, the black sheep of the Leenhaber clan. Under no circumstances. It is essential to bow your head in a spirit of humility. Sure thing, boss. That little rascal. How dare he do that in front of everyone? When my dad made him join me on this adventure, I thought he was just a minor inconvenience, but he's turning out to be so much more than that. Am I just dreaming this up? Or was it possible that his sword strikingly mirrored that of my father's? This demands our attention and alertness. But now that Schultz is gone, who can I depend on? Knock, knock. Master Grain. The situation has been handled. Master Knox is quite different from what people say behind his back. By the way, it's quite different from what people are saying, isn't it? How dare you say that, fume with rage. Isn't it your duty to be the esteemed leader of a well-respected local order? I took the time to confirm who you really are. How is it possible that your understanding of this topic pales in comparison to my brother's, who has spent his entire life locked away in his room? I definitely didn't fork over that substantial amount for such a bewildering navigation experience, if you can even refer to it as one. But the true storm is still on the horizon. I still find value in him and his command. Simply, go deal with the lurking thieves and creatures nearby. Just give them a little wave. Wave. However, if you notice Knox behaving in any strange or rebellious manner, you must report directly to me without delay. Your wish is my command, dear sir. How did your daytime adventure unfold? Have you been closely scrutinizing the town's fence? It's quite intriguing. Absolutely, it's like discovering a delightful surprise in your morning oatmeal. Yet, the pressing question remains, how can we halt the onslaught of this monstrous wave? A sense of worry looms. Come, join me in this pursuit. Master. Where precisely are you heading? But the inn is behind us. Join me on this journey and you'll discover something amazing. It's the perfect moment to bring fresh talent into our team. This smart person could be right here in this small town, just waiting to be discovered. It feels like anything is possible. Alina, the brilliant potion master I was determined to win over, every time I visited Chatters. Essentially, my enchanted assistant just took a dive. Are you trying to tell me? Is this peculiar nook truly the sanctuary where the brilliant potion maker quietly resides? Absolutely, keep going. I find myself puzzled, what could possibly drive a potion master of such incredible talent to retreat into obscurity, residing in such an unassuming location? Indeed, she has her justification. You will soon understand. Look closely. And that reason, will be the secret sauce to my triumph in shades. Alina is designed to step outside and carry on her mission beyond the borders of this empire. Therefore, if I don't uncover the concealed narrative right at this moment, I never had the chance to recruit her to join my team. Proceed with caution and watch your footing. Sure, let's see what they think. Could they be onto something here? Look. There's a glimmer of light. Quick, stop. Is that the right direction? Stuck in this little corner with no chance of escaping for a day, sigh. Alas, how unfortunate is my plight. Sigh, what a cruel twist of destiny. Can you believe it? I finally discovered her. The Enchantress. OMG. Ah. Who in the world are you? Hold on, how on earth did you discover this hidden gem? Amazing. Genius. Is this, the tipsy lady, you were referring to? Hick, the brilliant brewmaster. I must sincerely apologize, my lord. I rarely expect the arrival of someone of your esteemed status. It's not a major issue, but listen closely, as the topic I need to bring up is indeed significant. Why yes, sir. She's no ordinary genius. Right now, she stands as the powerhouse in this game, possessing the greatest potential to evolve. It's crucial that she joins me immediately, her input is invaluable. Despite that little imperfection of hers. Name, Alina Saab. Wow, she's a 21-year-old female half-elf with a principal role, embodying the essence of wood. Interestingly, she doesn't have any notable achievements yet. What a fascinating character. Positive attributes: joyful, brilliant elixir creator, talented artisan, receptive, mediocre spirit conjurer, restrained. Negative traits: alcoholic. This character possesses remarkable stamina at 6, a moderate magic power of 4, and a decent luck rating of 5. With a strong willpower of 8 and an impressive charm score of 22. They definitely stand out. Their passive ability, Blessed Crafting Hand, adds an enchanting touch to their skill set. Positive traits: cheerful, ingenious potion brewer, talented artisan, open to new ideas, spirit summoner. Controlled. Negative traits: fond of alcohol. Ah, what a surprise. Just as I anticipated. Is there a delightful genius squad that the infamous troublemaker from the Leenhaber family can gather? Absolutely not. Considering that potion masters are few and far between, even among the brightest minds, the odds are slim to none. I guess I'll have to put up with some of your quirks. I'm not entirely sure which habits you mean, but I'm really sorry if I've upset you. Excuse me, esteemed master, if I may interject, it is widely recognized that allowing a drunken person to enter one's home is a folly best avoided. Yeah, I totally get that, but we're kind of running out of options here. Life doesn't always unfold as we hope. Excuse me, sir, could you turn around? I must say, I'm quite curious about what led you to this modest spot. You'll excuse my forwardness, gulp. Alina, please take charge and make it happen for me. In exchange, I can offer you the one thing you yearn for above all else. That is, will you forgive me? I sincerely regret, sir, it's impossible for me to change my course. Honestly. I regret to say this, but I must excuse myself, I have some urgent matters to deal with at the moment. Are you referring to the situation with your friend, perhaps? I'm absolutely shocked. Wait, how on earth did you? In no time at all, she will confront her destiny at the executioner's noose. However, should you choose to embrace my proposal, well, who can say? I might just have the chance to rescue her from such a destiny. Take a moment to stretch. How does that shift your perspective now? In no time at all, she will confront her destiny at the executioner's noose. Well, I guess I'll let her off the hook and spare her from what's coming. If you assure me that you'll be my ally. Perhaps. Another tax hike. We've already given all we can. Just last month you hiked the tax. My sole companion. Look at us. We're on the brink of despair. Just take a moment to see how dilapidated the palisade has become. Wasn't the royal funding sufficient to fix it? I wish I could have stepped in for you. If only I had the bravery to step into the spotlight, drop by drop. This is a weak coward who can't even protect her only ally, which is me. He won't have the power to change anything. He's unable to rescue you, too. Yet. His words will undoubtedly linger in my mind for an eternity. This has been an incredibly lengthy journey, filled with so much discussion. So, how do you feel about that grain? That fool is as dull as a rock. I presented a somewhat lackluster portrayal of a valiant knight, tick. Tick. And he devoured it like a carefree rustic. Stumble. This incredible device truly performs miracles. Stumble. 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 Even though we snatched them on a whim, they turned our heist into something truly deserving of a grand tale. Holding this delightful gem. We caught that huge opportunity, didn't we? Can you picture it? The moment I brandished this badge. As I spun around, the Lienhabers started to treat me as if I were an esteemed guest. They genuinely thought I was Ron, the master of the order. Isn't it just incredibly lucky? Even if you're not a master of orders, you are certainly known as Ron. Imagine the mountain of riches we can gather from the lien holders for Grain's freedom. Just think about it. We've taken a lien holder captive. No way. Did I mention that before? Ha 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 ha. Gulp. However, my friend, will we truly be okay if we keep hesitating? The Lienhabers reign supreme as the most formidable among the three legendary families of shadows. Lien, have you ever come across a story of any band that dared to challenge them and made it through? You spineless coward. Explode. This really shows how you bring us down with your nonsense. Can you believe it? Do you have any idea where we find ourselves right now? Shadows. The desolate realm even the king abandoned. We're going to take those young gentlemen captive. He plummets, and swiftly escapes to the eastern horizon after obtaining the ransom. Though mighty the Lienhaber family may be, they are not invincible. Even if they lack the power to extend their arm towards Tahalin, a hostile kingdom in the heart of the desert, they stand strong. We just need to find shelter in Tahalin and sustain ourselves with our heap of gold. It feels like a promising escape into comfort and security. Absolutely brilliant, my friend. This is precisely why you hold the top spot. But Grain isn't by himself. Don't you worry about the other one named Knox. Don't you feel a bit concerned that he might have caught on to our plan? Truly, he could pose a danger to our strategy. Shift. He was a slender, irritable fellow. We need to be cautious not to accidentally provoke him until we finalize our scheme. Ha, boss. That's just a small fry you're talking about. We shouldn't lose sleep over him. LOL, you nailed it. Come forth, to mountains of treasure. Who snuffed out the flame? Who's lurking around? Alright, gentlemen, gather your composure, splat. Is this, really blood? What on earth is going on? Here comes the raider, looking fierce and ready to raid. Reveal your true self. Reveal yourself, my lord. I demand that you lowlifes refer to me in that manner. Whoa, I can't believe I just saw you dash away too. Burrowing into this crevice in the wall, like a cozy little clan of rodents. Yet, for those deceitful creatures, you truly possess audacity, plotting to siphon funds from a cowardly withdrawal. This getaway is truly remarkable, featuring none other than the Lienhaber family. Dear Master, I sense that there has been a misunderstanding. We are merely conspiring with Taigen and getting involved in various illegal activities. So, what exactly is the misunderstanding here? Are you really trying to manipulate Grain as a mere piece in your scheme? How outrageous. Without a doubt, there's definitely a gem to uncover here. Consider this carefully. Once Grain is out of the picture, your standing within the family is bound to improve. Just for a moment. All you need to do is give it a quick look, just this once. Peek and perhaps creep. Creep. I hope you find the strength to reconsider your dark thoughts. It would take someone really naive and innocent to still believe in that. In such a brutally dishonest lie. Eliminate him. Krah. Ugh. How infuriating. That scoundrel has been concealing his true abilities. He's a threat. I have to take him down in one swift move. Take a moment to reflect as you pass on. You have no one to hold accountable for your demise but your own pride. Ted, you stubborn so-and-so, you're about to get shown up. This is the exquisite swordsmanship from the southern region. Gawler. Couldn't have anticipated it would be this easy, it's surprisingly straightforward. With its tremendous strength, your sword effortlessly shattered your foe's assault. Did he really just deflect Chad's sword? You insignificant dog. Go ahead. There's definitely value to be gained from this, am I right? But I'm not looking for a deal. I want them to flinch. You've gotten the swordcraft of the South. But I've already snatched it away from you. However, I find no desire for a deal. Your blade effortlessly thwarted your foe's assault with its remarkable prowess. I wish I hadn't taken it from you. You've mastered the legendary swordcraft from the southern lands. What is a genius? Shut it. What truly defines a genius? Is it really that straightforward to outshine everyone else? Take a leap, extend your grasp, or is there something beyond? Maybe it showcases the idea that we can achieve even greater heights, push, beyond what we ever imagined. With my life on the line, crack, crack, I find myself doubting once more. Break apart, what defines a true genius? Break apart. Shimmering, sure, but honestly, this pales in comparison to the incredible swordsmanship skills I'm about to master down the line. Yet, for the time being, it's more than sufficient to hold my ground against them. Hey there. Please, take action. Cut through it, the southern swordsmanship. The masterful technique of crafting shadows that I've honed over the span of many years. Is that jerk turning it against me? If you take my life, you will face Tigan's wrath. Roll and roll. Stumble, perhaps he's already been tipped off about what you've done. Absolutely nonsense. Who among us will have the courage to confess that I ended your life? Those who manage to escape from this place will undoubtedly remember. Hearken, Ron, the master of all bandits. Elevator. There won't be a single soul to speak up about the killing, as this is nothing short of a calculated hit. Seriously. Please take note. In the absence of any living witnesses. Elevate the tone, it reads more like elimination, not assassination. Smile. That's the usual interpretation of the term. Slash. So, what you're implying is, you have no desire to toil away, nor do you agree to be bartered like some prized possession for a lord. Break free. Have I understood it correctly? Did you honestly believe I'd meekly submit to someone of your despicable character? Have you come to terms with the fact that there's absolutely nothing you can change? A scheming individual like you has nothing but ill intentions. Unless she's rolling around on the floor. Yuck. What's the significance of this? Whoosh. Clack. Clack, the sound seemed to convey some kind of message, but the specific content was elusive. Oh, I understand now. So you'd rather be handed over to a sorcerer? Ugh, what a thought. Phew. I can see your hard work, but the balance just doesn't seem right once more. Phew. I'm really worried this comes down to an inherent feeling. And when it comes to crafting potions, you're unfortunately not endowed with that gift. Yet. I've always felt devoid of any gifts. Talent was never in my arsenal. Whether it was as a potion maker, a warrior, or a master of the blade. This is literally it, Alina. You're really making a difference. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's nothing left for me to impart. How did this come to be? What an incredible treasure, found in this secluded wild. Yet, Alina stood apart from me. If only you hadn't lost everything to the war, sigh. Oh my, if you hailed from an esteemed lineage, even with the most modest title. If only I could find a way to escape this orphanage, what a heavy heart. Alina was truly extraordinary, a natural-born sorceress. It felt as if she emerged from the ruins by mere chance, she radiated, she sparkled. However. Hey. How about we step outside and go for a jog? It'll be refreshing. How can I refrain from feeling envious? Whenever her bright smile lights up for me, that's exactly why. I made the heartfelt decision to surrender myself in her place. It's not me. If anyone can make her way in this world, it's Alina, not me. Scoff. He looked away, a bitter smile on his lips. Chuckle. Do you really believe I'm unfamiliar with the experience of falling to the ground? Raise me up and, no matter how you choose to handle my remains. This opinion doesn't sway my viewpoint. Snap. I won't let Alina get pulled into my troubles. You cheeky fellow. Whoa. Please, take a moment to care for yourself. Just pause. Clag. Clag. Can you even begin to comprehend the heartache that Alina will endure? Can you imagine the shock of witnessing your return as a mere lifeless body? Clack. Clack. What brings you to this place, esteemed Nox? Tigan, under the royal mandate, I hereby declare the sentence of immediate execution upon you. What brings you to this place, esteemed Nox? Tigan, by royal command, I declare unto you the verdict of swift execution. I am already filled with the determination to carry out this mission. Your ally Ron has already fallen. The quicker you surrender, the more tranquil this will become. Oh. I am truly heartbroken to learn about this. By the way. Look at this, did you arrive here all by yourself? I am deeply saddened to discover the young master's lack of esteem for me. Oh, how it pains my heart. Do you really think you can defeat me all by yourself? Xing. I see no reason to think differently. What a joke. It seems I must leave Chatter sooner than I had hoped. But that doesn't matter to me at the moment. Clink, clink, clink. Eliminate him. You've unleashed the brilliance of a true genius. The clock strikes 5 o'clock, but just a moment ago it was 4:59. At 4:58, I can already feel the anticipation building up. Tick. 4:57, the tension is almost palpable. This moment at 4:56 feels so captivating. Hurry up, only 4 minutes and 55 seconds left. Who are you fading into? Nox von Lienhaber. Shut your eyes and relax. It will come to an end before you open your eyes. Silence. Fear. What sort of, when did you? What is this? You're mistaken if you think you can dodge this. What just happened? Can I really accept this? One step. Another step. I, Tigan, have been defeated, onward. By nothing more than a spoiled little child. What defines a genius? I found myself pondering this once more. The brilliance. Wow, I'm really impressed by Nox's skills today. It's clear they possess a unique talent. Squeeze. What impact does it make in this reality? What just happened? Can I really trust this? One foot in front of the other. I, Tigan, have been defeated, onward. By nothing more than a spoiled little child. The leader of the Chatter's garrison, my father stood out as the most distinguished figure in our village. He was the epitome of masculinity, thwack. Slap. The ultimate hero in every man's eyes. However, tighten up, my dear son. Are you aware of what drives these individuals to pursue my path? It makes me flinch. I'm not sure. Look away. It's pure energy. When you dominate everyone with your strength, responsibility slips away. Keep fighting. Endless toil. Endless toil. This is the harsh reality that dictates life in this rugged settlement of the Archheim Empire. Dad, do you hold the title of the mightiest man in our land? Slip, no. They reached out desperately, but it was too late. Rush, trying to catch them in time. Though I may be just a tiny minnow in a vast ocean, overshadowed by the mighty creatures that swim around me. This continent has no shortage of incompetent knights, but it's also brimming with geniuses not much older than you. Pat, has reached a level that completely eclipses my own. And so, my dear boy, this is a land where the dark cloud of conflict hangs heavy. Gint. I exist purely because I've been fortunate enough to avoid the unfortunate grasp of engaging in a fierce battle with any of those extraordinary entities. Nox, your input is highly appreciated. You truly embody the extraordinary talents my father often raved about. The incredible skill that touches the heavens and echoes back to the earth with a mighty roar. Ah, it seems my time has finally come. Was it just because I got you involved? Whoosh. Alina is such a pain. Wow, this bolt, could it be? A beam of excitement hits me, sniffing the air, hiccuping with delight, maybe. I was terrified for days and nights. I thought, hic. They could send you to a faraway land, hic. Wah. Clutch. Everything's going to be alright. Alina, I'm right by your side now. I'm truly sorry, how thoughtless I've been, patted gently. How could I have thought to leave her all on her own? Asterisk sob. Sob, asterisk their shoulders trembled as guilt weighed heavily on them. Gasp. Gulp. Yet, do enlighten me. I wonder where Master Knox is right now. Let's find out. I feel compelled to share my heartfelt appreciation for him. Regarding his current situation. I believe he has probably resolved everything by now and is on his way for an important discussion. Is this really a conversation? Sure thing, ma'am. I reckon the two big shots from the Lienhaber clan probably got some stuff to straighten out between them. Stare at him, although. His expression seemed ready for something much more serious. Creak. Creak. Knock, knock. Who does this jerk, Ron, think he is? How bold it is to have a lien holder left in suspense, waiting for his arrival. Could it be that something unfortunate happened to him? There's a sound. Who's lurking in the shadows? It's just me, your sibling. Are you feeling a bit lost in the night? Can we chat? It's really important. Smirks ha. What makes you think I have the spare time to involve myself with, why you? Ouch. The importance of the issue truly resonates. Oh wow, okay, have a seat, or, do whatever makes you comfortable. In conclusion, Master Knox is fiercely determined to eliminate the corruption plaguing Chatters. And deliver consequences to the wrongdoers as he finds fitting. He kindly asks that you generously take care of any compensation that may arise. It's tough, but it's clear what he aims to achieve. I'm sorry to say I'm still in the dark. Please accept my sincerest apologies, sir. Chatters, flap. It's evident that the problem of corruption is escalating in that area. Then why is no one stepping up to tackle this issue? The answer is quite straightforward, caw. Caw. Ah, looks like there's no cash to be gained from this endeavor. From the viewpoint of the throne, the situation is probably even more complex. For the royal family, Chatters are a bothersome issue that demands careful consideration. Neglecting to protect the eastern front line is a grave mistake. At any moment, the monsters might march towards the core of the empire, instilling fear and anticipation. Therefore, they're persuading those adventurous mercenaries to remain. By providing them with extensive financial and military support, showing strong commitment and enthusiasm. This desolate wasteland, impossible to neglect, caress. That is challenging for them, pushing their limits with enthusiasm and determination. Honestly, there's absolutely no benefit to be found in that place. It's time to move on. Boost. The outlaw known as Tigan and the gangs of thieves around here are incredibly perilous, yet I remain undeterred. Absolutely, my friend. They could certainly present a significant obstacle for Grain. Is it possible that Ron's crew, those rascals under his command, might be in cahoots with them? This could get really risky for Master Grain. However, if someone cannot overcome such a challenge, they should not consider themselves a true lien holder. With the ominous presence of the Dark Blade standing guard, we can rest easy knowing he's safe. But hey, let's get back to our chat about Knox. What truly baffles me is Knox's unexpected selfless desire to eliminate corruption, a stark contrast to the persona we've always known him to embody. His fascination with Chatters is just as strong. I earnestly ask you to consider transferring its ownership from the royal family to us. I passionately urge you to envision the possibility of welcoming Chatters into our family domain and placing its stewardship in my hands once I triumph in this campaign. What could possibly be obtained from that barren wasteland? If I do not attain significant success in Chatters, I will gladly forfeit all my rights as a lienhaber. He boldly declares his willingness to give up his rights as a lien holder if he falls short. Isn't it better to turn down the request? Absolutely, I plan to fulfill his desire. Transferring the land to our domain and presenting it to him would be no big deal, if Knox really succeeds in wiping out all the thieves. Absolutely, and definitely. We could transform this into a chance to assess his capability to lead a territory. Absolutely, my good sir. If that is your desire, I'll set things up so the chat about Chatters can start with the Empire. Excited to see where this goes. Kudos to you, this is fantastic. With a gentle stroke whispering, it'll be okay. I am more than ready to give up all my rights as a lien holder. No more. What do you envision for the future? What's the timeline you're envisioning for the future? Are you trying to convey that? Ron and Taigen, those scoundrels plotted in unison, seeking to drain me dry. And I found myself merely a puppet in their scheme? Unfortunately, that's correct. How frustrating, trembling. Trembling. Yet, surely, my father must have verified who they really are. Those deceitful rogues. How could they betray the Lienhaber family and take advantage of my trust? Such determination. The boldness. Raise. Wait, no. I won't let a few lowlifes distract me. The challenge I need to concentrate on is the one right in front of me. You possess an unusual manner of looking at me. One could dare to say that I unsettle you, dear brother. Bob. You really know how to be a clown, don't you? Tighten up. How dare that scoundrel treat me like a mere toy to be tossed around? I can't let my fury explode. I need to hold it in tightly. If I don't pass this test, my dream of becoming a knight will be nothing more than a distant memory. My only way forward is to embrace whatever he presents to me. Sigh. Raises eyebrows in confusion. Oh. I always believed in you, my brother. Your quick math skills never cease to amaze me. To be honest, I don't ask for much. Just elevate my experience. Elevate. Let's begin by embracing the power to lead every individual in your care. The power is in your hands now. Give up the power or not, my fate completely lies in his control. Even though it breaks my heart to admit it. I have to say, I truly do not grasp the complete measure of his power. Duduan. Keep in mind that it's your responsibility to protect me and credit your success to my contributions. I'm on board with that, but here's the catch. Your security, raise, and the recognition. Am I seeing things wrong, or are you really asking for both? Fume, exceptionally. You might also claim the extensive mine under my name, along with the treasured artifact I hold. Fume. Just make sure to perform the task with accuracy. Looking forward to it. With anguish, I must. Don't shed tears for what you just relinquished. Undoubtedly, nothing means more to you than your very existence. Oh, isn't it absolutely charming? The idea of partnering with chatters fills me with excitement. Smile widely, but I urge you, please avoid any reckless actions, my dear brother. Stone freeze potion, and rust dissolve potion. I've never tried my hand at brewing these before, nods in contemplation. Nods enthusiastically. This is exactly the answer I was hoping for. Are you absolutely sure about your strategy, my master? To put it mildly, this is an incredibly perilous situation. As your humble assistant, I must express my heartfelt doubts regarding the need to involve a griffin in our endeavors. I completely resonate with Zitri's perspective on this matter. It's truly concerning. Worried. I owe you my life. Your early departure is the absolute last thing I wish for. Don't worry, I wouldn't have suggested it if I didn't think it was possible. I totally understand where they're coming from, their concerns are completely valid and I appreciate their feedback. I wish I could share the thrill of conquering the griffin and the deep reasons behind my urgent need for its power, but for now, I must keep it all locked away. What other option do I have but to keep silent? I have my justifications, and I don't require any more uncertainties. Absolutely, master. I'll quickly gather all the necessary items right away. Look on with anticipation. Defeating a griffin in the chatters at such an early stage of the game. What an exhilarating challenge. Virtually unachievable. Oh wow, that's quite a challenge. No one has been able to pull that off yet. Well, I mean. Aside from myself, naturally, if that wasn't obvious. Alright, let me break down the strategy for you. Listen closely, as I won't be going over this again. The secret path. A typical gamer lacking knowledge in this area would find it extremely challenging to overcome a griffin in this scenario. It's a nice little bonus. Visible only to those who have been trained, much like seasoned veterans such as myself. If I were to gently prod. I finished this game a whopping 27 times, and I wouldn't call myself a veteran. Honestly, I have no idea who qualifies as one. Did everyone understand that clearly? Absolutely, sir. Why do I need to take down this griffin right now? It feels like a real challenge. Due to a clear and straightforward cause. Significant progress, perfectly aligned with the challenge at hand. That's everything for today. Tomorrow, we will put our plan into action. Crunch. Tap. Tap. Crunch. Crunch. Stake your existence if you wish to endure, grip. Absolutely, that's the essence of my inner madness, this reality I find myself entrapped in. And so the journey commences. Get ready. Absolutely, sir. Truly outstanding. We only have a single opportunity. Keep that firmly in your thoughts. Understood. Absolutely, sir. I'm not sure why exactly, but your stare is really intense. But it really strikes me now. Alright, here goes, right at this moment. I'm Knox von Lienhaber. It's an honor to have you review my work. And the sole player in this challenge who has conquered it previously with sheer determination and skill. Master. I can't resist asking one more time. Are you going to be okay? This situation is extremely dangerous, Zitri. Put a little more trust in me. I'm not going to give up. Never. This must have started from that moment, hope. I found myself making promises that a man with limited time simply cannot fulfill. You triumphed over a formidable iron golem. Your skill in the southern swordsmanship has grown. It's exhilarating, yet, whoosh. Lacking those assurances, shimmer. A sparkle in my eye, it feels like I could burst into joy at any moment. Rumble, 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 rumble. The ground trembled beneath their feet. So now, it's finally beginning. Twist and writhe with all your might. Woohoo! Now I can indulge myself completely. Splash, this wretched game that has become my life. Here comes the feedback. Alright, are we ready to dive in? Oh my goodness. Is it possible that my eyes are playing tricks on me? I've encountered numerous knights, but none have ever mastered their swords quite like he does. Is that actually doable, though? It seems quite challenging. I had a feeling, but, wow, just wow. Us ordinary people wouldn't stand a chance of spotting him with just our naked eyes. What kind of people are the Lienhabers, anyway? Take a moment to appreciate the skill of these incredible master swordsmen who are. Move forward, led by the desire of shadowy swords and immersed in a pursuit of dominance. This is the essence of the lien holders. Moreover, I feel compelled to mention. I serve the one known as Master Knox, Sai, Dujuum, expresses a sense of weariness or frustration. Possesses extraordinary abilities that far surpass all relatives. Even though I struggle to grasp, the reason why Master Knox permits those harmful rumors about him to circulate. There has to be an explanation. After all, I believe that some whispers are merely whispers. I'm starting to believe that the young master had his own justifications. There must be some misunderstanding, as I can't grasp any valid reasons that would label someone as a wretched mucker. It's quite perplexing. It seems like we're on the same wavelength. So, ma'am, if I could interject. I think keeping a low profile is key to his strategy. Respectfully. If you, as I do, believe he possesses greater wisdom than he outwardly shows. Could you, gently hush maintain our quiet and hide his real self, correct? All set. You can relax, we promise to keep everything under wraps. What on earth? Is he actually confronting that bizarre being? Babble. Babble. He must have completely lost his mind. Ugh, how frustrating. I'm left with no option. I have to obey his orders. Attention, everyone. Hold your ground and be ready for the griffin as it approaches our defenses. At my signal, unleash the ballista immediately. Did you understand that? Thunderous yes, sir. Thunderous. Research complete. Now, initiate the launch. Whoosh. First step in defeating a griffin, smile wide, then tremble with excitement. Strip it of its absurdly powerful wings. Smile. Tremble. Pop. Thud. The lid fell to the ground. It's here. In an instant, you have taken in the potion of petrification. Your endurance will be momentarily boosted by a single point wipe. W8. Why you actually did all of this? How could you? Are you really going to make your own brother handle such a trivial chore? Am I really expected to build ballistae? Many others are more than capable of taking on such a modest task. Oh, how intriguing. Maybe you'd rather face the griffin on your own terms. Ding. Wait, how many ballistae did you mention? That's just unbelievable. Why, Grain, you clever little devil. Move. Move. Alright, your ballista's up and running. Nice work. Now, all that remains is to discover just how powerful Alina's potions truly are. Calm down and showing my worth. Strange, isn't it? Why have my wings abruptly let me down? Absolutely, they typically wouldn't do that. Keep it quiet. A small puncture in the wing shouldn't be seen as a hurdle to overcome. To a griffin, a creature of formidable rank in the monster hierarchy. Drop. Drop. Yet the dart that struck your feather has been infused with a toxin that I believe you would find intriguing. Ugh, ugh. You're in for quite an experience, for the next 5 minutes. Just a moment. That's all it requires. Watching from the outside doesn't do it justice. It's so impressive. I'm absolutely blown away. However, when all is said and done, I'm not the one who will be knocked down. Cut. Cut. Splatter. Slice. Swoosa, but definitely not today. Great job. Oh my, can it really be Nox? Grip tight. Ugh, fine, fine. Boom. Launch. Boom. I suppose it's time to bring this to a close. Wow, it's like a sudden plunge into pitch-black nothingness. Drop. Thump. Pant. Pant. You've just taken down a griffin. Woohoo. Your lifespan just got a fantastic boost of 60 days. You have exactly 179 days left. I must say, this feels pretty good. This doesn't make any sense at all. What are you thinking? The griffin is an impressive creature, a fierce and powerful beast indeed. How could this young upstart, fresh out of boyhood, possibly defeat it? Executing this with such finesse is precisely the kind of accomplishment one would anticipate from a scholar at the university. Wow. Am I finally ready to embrace this reality? Knox von Lienhaber. 28. What I've experienced from him recently is undeniably real. He could potentially become a catalyst for a monumental transformation in the lineage of our family's leadership. Muttering to myself, I know I need to navigate this political landscape wisely. I'll tell our team to get the griffin's body and bring it in safely. It's important we do this carefully. Naturally, you are completely entitled to it. Pause for a moment and allow yourself the gift of relaxation. It seems as though fear has gripped him to his very core. Honestly, I think this is a much better approach. And now, whoosh. It's time to unlock and embrace the secret bonus that's been waiting for you. You've got yourself a new item. Flash. Name, Heart of a Griffin. Type, miscellaneous stuff. Grade, high quality. Element, wind. Attributes, not applicable. Restrictions, none. Special effect, a griffin's heart, the wild frontiers rogue, can be utilized to craft a potion that boosts stamina and agility. The skill of the alchemist could enhance or diminish the potion's efficacy. Indeed, you're absolutely correct, my friend. This heart truly embodies the raw essence of the wind. With a stroke of genius, you can transform it into elixirs and armaments that are only whispered about in tales of old. Most importantly, the clock is ticking. I plan to transform this into a potent elixir. How long will you need? This could vary based on the situation. Even with the resources available, it might still take quite a while no matter how hard I try. I can obtain any tool you need. Furthermore, I'd like to seize this opportunity to officially present my proposal. Alina, perhaps. I am excited to offer you the chance to support the Lienhaber family. But we come from modest backgrounds. How are we supposed to dash? I don't understand the importance of that. Your skills perfectly match what I need, so I'm asking for your help. I can't see any reason why you wouldn't want to assist me. Stare in awe, or take a chomp out of the hand that nurtures you. At this stage, almost nobody is capable of managing a heart taken from a sophisticated beast. Yet, this isn't just an ordinary heart, it belongs to a secretive boss, one that is destined to remain unconquered. The sole factor that can ensure its success is the brilliance of an exceptional team. We are forever indebted to you for our very existence. Naturally, we would never turn our backs on you. You can be confident in our steadfast devotion that will last a lifetime. That's absolutely the right answer. Snagged another brilliant module. Awesome. Quickly gather your things, for we shall set off in just 3 days. Let's get moving. Nod. Step. And upon arrival, you shall begin brewing the elixir in secrecy. I'm not requiring any prying eyes around. Do you understand me clearly? Oh. Absolutely, sir. I must say, I'm truly beginning to believe that you aren't at all like the rumors suggest. What's the significance of that? Firstly, you genuinely care about others and aren't just focused on your own interests. It's clear as day to me, so, would you please fulfill this one desire of mine? I can't say when that will happen, but it makes me feel a bit uneasy. When you find yourself in a tough spot and feel overwhelmed, let me know if you think my assistance could help brighten your day. Could you share with me the reasons behind the widespread disdain you receive? Everything is going great. Perhaps someday, I might. Transform. Are you really planning to linger in this icy darkness? If you don't want to move, let's keep going. You might just catch a cold. Move. Move. I can sense the words just waiting to escape your lips. But please, hold back. I'm already absolutely embarrassed. You don't have to be, Master. You're still growing. It's completely within reach. Level 3, illness, has kicked in. You've come down with a level 2, cold. You've picked up a nasty habit, LV4, chronic cough. This feels like an absolute disaster, sigh. Wow. Master Grain and Master Knox have come back from their adventure. Are these ladies your recently hired assistants? Sort of. Oh no, not again. He brought even more women to the manor. Can you believe it? Now there are 2 more following him like groupies. I've come to realize that you're nothing like what the rumors suggest. Shoo, you. Are you saying that within that person's hearing? Absolutely. Oh no, my neck. It's going to vanish soon. Honestly, he seems to think he's the charming Casanova of this place. Back in the day. Nothing has altered at all, the rumors about his triumph over the forest surely can't be true either. Have you lost sight of the truth? Lord Leanhaber himself affirmed its authenticity. Do you really think he's dishonest? Amazing, this dreaded reputation isn't going anywhere no matter what I do, sigh. Alright, I have to truly embrace this moment. Don't you have struggles to endure? This home seems to be giving the staff an abundance of free time. It's all about the hustle. And dominate the night, become the master. Your dad wishes to have a heart-to-heart talk with you. It's about time you reviewed this. Finally, you've arrived. I hear you wish to speak with me, my lord. Absolutely. There's something important I need to talk about. And I think you might have a few of your own insights to add, right? Firstly, I applaud your safe return, and furthermore, I've been made aware. Your dedication played a crucial role in eliminating dishonest practices within Chatters. Even Grain didn't hold back his admiration for your achievements, showing nothing but genuine enthusiasm and appreciation. My brother. He was so animated, just like a twitch. Absolutely. He even went so far as to express that the success of his campaign was solely due to your involvement. Grain, what kind of devious scheme is that scoundrel concocting over there? However, I certainly didn't call upon you to dull your senses with these insignificant details. By suggesting and achieving a monumental task that many thought impossible, you brought pride and glory to the Leanhaber family name. I will, in turn, uphold the promise I made to you. From this moment on, the responsibility of Chatters is entirely in your hands. Your limitless kindness is truly beyond comprehension, my lord. What's next? Does he have even more to reveal? Knox, my dear child, as the youngest heir of the Lienhaber family, have you ever considered the possibility of taking over my research, my legacy? Drown. What on earth is happening now? Seriously? And that's how the majestic griffin met its tragic end. Absolutely, my lord, this indicates that the Lienhabers are stirring. Rumor has it that they've gone so far as to assert that Chatters belong to them, unbelievable. And entrusted the youngest with the responsibility of its leadership, filling their heart with both excitement and uncertainty. Kranzer, ready our troops for battle. Are you absolutely sure, your highness? They have siphoned away the very essence of my soul. I find myself with nothing more to sacrifice. At your service, my lord. Just say the word, and I shall follow. Now, it won't be much longer. Until I seize this realm with my own hands. And then, she will rise again. With a sense of hope and renewal. Oh my lord, might it be a bit too soon to involve Master Knox in this conversation? Taking on the weight and importance of guiding the Lienhaber family can feel incredibly overwhelming, even just to contemplate. Absolutely not. Here we are, the moment has finally arrived. My esteemed lord, it pains me to let you down, yet I am absolutely convinced that I possess neither the desire nor the ability to take on the esteemed role you hold. I have complete faith that my older brother, Garin, has the skills and determination to take on the responsibilities with great success. Bam! You're not responsible for making such a call. My lord, I have no wish to claim your title. In fact, I dread the hardships it would bring. You are my child. There's absolutely no need to feel this scared. One can't help but feel that same sense of fear as well. If that's the case, all I can do at this moment is respect your choice. Thank you, my dear, but you need to understand. The light within us can never be hidden for long, and frequently subjects us mere mortals to endless trials and tribulations. Understood and acknowledged, my lord. Very well. You may now return to your quarters and enjoy a much-needed respite. I sincerely appreciate your thoughtfulness. Wait, did he scold you for any particular reason? He absolutely didn't. There's no reason for you to worry about it. I couldn't help but gaze at it, it was an option I could choose to decline based on my own judgment. Just to let you know, the issue regarding the lodging for the two ladies has been sorted out. I truly appreciate you taking the time to resolve this. Oh, there's absolutely no need for thanks, my master. As your devoted assistant, I consider it my inherent responsibility to be at your service. If everyone embraced their responsibilities with the same ease you do, our world would be free from hatred, envy, and conflict. Wow, once more, I truly appreciate it, Zitri. Your appreciation is truly valued, my lord. And now, the true adventure starts. Elydian Academy, the birthplace of the most exceptional knights and sorcerers in the realm. I have to excel and be the best in my class. It's truly challenging to engage in a meaningful dialogue with my son. I worry that you may have brought up the topic too soon, my friend. If he had the emotional maturity to fully understand its implications, his reaction could have been entirely different. Absolutely not. The look in his eyes, they belonged to someone who had a solid strategy, just waiting to be executed. He was open about his anxieties, but they had nothing to do with me or the way things were run at home. Facing death, they encountered far deeper fears, that lurk in the depths of our being. He was terrified of dying. But what was the reason behind it? This is a sensitive topic, sir, but may I ask about what occurred regarding his mother? This has truly been a traumatic experience for Master Knox, hasn't it? It's quite likely that Knox might feel some bitterness towards me because of this. For, to him, the father who couldn't protect his mother is nothing but a sorry excuse for a parent. However, if I could interject, sir. I can't shake the feeling that our pressing issue lies in the fact that Master Garin seems to be setting another one of his schemes into motion. Indeed. Quite a detailed and comprehensive experience, I must say. Dad, it's about time you conceded and admitted, yikes. The power of the Duke. What's your take on this, Emma? Do you think it suits me? My lady, are you aware that this marks the 21st occasion you've worn that dress? It's rather tiresome. But this one seems great too, and that one is pretty good as well. Tough choice. Oh. And the sparkling gems. Which ones will adorn this dress? Sigh. You seem incredibly joyful, milady. Absolutely. There's no reason for me not to be. I can't contain my excitement as we head to my entrance ceremony at Elydian. I'm not talking about the opening ceremony, you see. I'm talking about Master Nox. This is your first time meeting as an officially engaged couple, how exciting. Naturally. I'm going for the one embellished with ruffles. Emma. Is that a hint of disinterest I detect? Fume. Yeah, sure, why not? And that, she couldn't help but notice. Oh. Master Nox. You look exhausted. Please, there's no need to stand. Where's my potion? Hold on, are you feeling okay? You look quite pale. Sigh asterisk, don't you fret, sir. That's just her focused face. I'll make sure she takes a break and looks after herself. You truly are amazing, my dear. Come on, sir, you really should take a moment to check this out. Name, Zephyr Essence. Category, consumable. Quality, premium. Element, air. Benefits, stamina +1. Agility +3. Limitations, none. Unique effects, none. Sore. How are you feeling about it? A bit anxious, I must say. Anxious. The brilliance of the potion creator amplified the potion's impact 2 times over. At last, I have it in my grasp. The essence of the breeze. This will boost my endurance by an entire level, and to top it off, it will unleash a concealed trait, agility. Embracing agility truly elevates my experience, especially when I harness the brilliance of a genius. That was a smart move to get it done at this point in the process. Wow, she truly earns her title as the genius potion maker. Anxious. I'm truly thankful to have her by my side in chatters, inspiring. Whoosh. With everything finally set in place. Alright, it's about time we headed out to Elydian. Let's go. Name, Nox von Lienhaber. Sex, male. Age, 15. Human primary element, darkness. Accomplishments, none. Incredible qualities define this character. On the positive side, we have a brilliant swordsman and warrior, an extraordinary sensitivity to mana, a keenly observant eye, an exceptional memory, an unyielding spirit, and a remarkable talent for acting. On the neutral front, there's a fascinating connection to darkness. However, there are also some challenges, a debilitating illness that casts a shadow over their life, a fragile state of health, perpetually cold hands and feet, and the burden of possession. This character displays remarkable endurance with a stamina rating of 6.1, boosted by +1. Their magic points stand at 9, also increased by +1. With a stroke of luck maxing out at 10 and an impressive willpower of 11.1, they possess an undeniable charm of 26. Among their active skills, they showcase a range of talents including, Time of a Genius, Intermediate Swordcraft of the Dark Family, Swordcraft of the South, Ignition, and Type Change. However, a dark cloud looms over them, as their battle with a life-limiting illness is tragically set to conclude in just 150 days. Wow, your MP skyrocketed to 10 points. Your ultra-sensitivity to mana trait just kicked in, that's insane, 2007 wall. SGH, silver strands and amethyst irises. Could it be, the most youthful Lienhaber? He signed up this year. But I thought that was just a rumor. Is it really him? The infamous whisper troublemaker. Speak softly. Shoo. If you continue to murmur, he might just appear at your doorstep. Ha. Oh, will I ever grow accustomed to these praises? That escape from the mouths and noses? So intense. Master Knox is absolutely incredible. Wow, look at you. You've made it here ahead of time too. This is making you feel agitated. This is impacting the way you showcase your talent as a gifted actor. Absolutely, my friend. This is nothing short of the grand opening ceremony. You can now step down from the carriage. Mississippi Master Knox is eagerly awaiting your arrival outside. What? Knox? This must be a mistake, right? Wait. I need to, do something. Clear's throat rumble. Tumble. At this point, she has transformed from merely being the one fated to end my life into something far more significant. I truly appreciate it, dear families, for organizing this surprise without my knowledge. Clank. Wait, what did you just say? Shocked and confused. Shine. I mentioned, you're engaged to Miss Talia Steeliner, sir, that's all. Seriously? I assumed everyone knew that, Rock. This is ridiculous. Is this really common knowledge? Someone clearly missed the memo. This really disappoints me. The two families had apparently made plans for an engagement without consulting me. Ugh. Ha. Damn it. Is that you, Knox? D-Tuck, wishing you a delightful morning. Absolutely. Ah, there's Miss Talia Steeliner, you know, your fiancée, just a little hush. Whisper. Zitri, haven't I explicitly asked you to avoid using profanity? How have you been, friend? Well, why not? What about you? With a smile, I can honestly say that I've been doing great. And now, here it comes, deep breath. One of the brilliant units you'll come across in Elydian. Clack. The leader of the rival inns, the clan that reigns supreme over the trading industry of this land. Eleanor de Rivelin, known as, the Jewel of the Traders. And guess what, oh my. Look who we have here. Wow, Master Knox from the legendary Lienhaber clan. What a delightful surprise this is. I never thought I'd have the pleasure of seeing you here. Likely the team displaying the most animosity towards Knox. Eleanor truly captivates the heart. Absolutely. I can totally relate to that. Eleanor de Rivelin, the epitome of new nobility. The once humble merchant who has risen to grandeur. To be honest, I didn't think I'd have the pleasure of seeing your review again. Knox by Lienhaber.